My name is Micah Robinson, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
SLT Nation! Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, we're searching far and wide and high and low. We're finding rising stars, future phenoms in our communities who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And today, that big dream go about Silky Smooth 6'7". We got the small forward who is a high riser and a prep sensation who is taking over the nation this summer. That's right, out of the legendary class of 24, Oak Hill Academy, top 100 in the nation. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Midas touch, King Micah Robinson. Let's go, Micah. How you doing today, man?
Good job. I'm doing good. Thank y'all for having me.
Hey, super excited about having you on here, man. We need more hoopers to come on the show. You see, I had to hit them with my with my Oak Hill yellow and gold today. You know what I'm saying? I'm representing the brand. Hey, check this out, Oak Hill Academy, and all our new viewers out there who are rocking with us. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. For Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the logo, the Quiet Storm. The head coach, KT. Kev, man, how you getting us these hoopers like this, man? How you feeling today, bro?
Well, I know a guy that knows a guy that got this started with us, B. Jones, and I can tell you one thing on this episode. Man. I'm not talking noise to this young man. I am not stepping on the court with him unless it's to shake his hand.
Brother, it'll take me, you, and another small army to beat this dude at basketball, man. We're gonna get to the hoops in just 1 second. But Micah, before we start every show, we gotta do it, man. I need you to reach over your right shoulder. I need you to reach over your right shoulder, man. I need you to grab that seatbelt, and I need you to buckle up because this thing is about to get crazy. We're about to go on a ride, and we're going to have a good time, ladies and gentlemen. Before we do, we need to pay the bills. We got to pay the bills. By paying the bills, all I mean is we got to grow the show. This is a platform that is popping. The Takeover 2023 has been amazing, and we need your help to continue this amazing momentum. That's right. These stories of positivity and inspiration of all of these All-Americans and these icons, we need you to help us grow the show. So on the count of 3, Oak Hill, I need y'all to do 3 big things. I need you to smash that subscribe button. I need you to hit that like button so this show can get in the algorithm and just bubble up to the top. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then lastly, I need you to share. I need you to take this thread, this string, this little URL code, and I need you to put that in your group chats, your group me's, your WhatsApp, your Facebook page, and we need you to share this with every single person you know to help us to grow this show. All right, hey, is Oak Hill gonna rock with us, Michael?
Yes, sir.
They gonna hold us down because Kevin, I saw this youngster play. I'm super excited about this one. Let's go, Oak Hill. Let's do it like we true to it. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. That's right. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family around here. So if you smash that subscribe button, you are welcome to the family. What's your favorite emoji, Mike? What's your most used emoji right now in your phone?
The most used emoji right now, it would probably have to be the basic laughing emoji. You know, 'cause I feel like that's an emoji that goes like a lot of different situations, and that's probably the one that I use the most when like testing around with my friends and stuff like that.
Yeah, it is. All right, so everybody, if you did any of those three things, I need you to throw that laughing emoji in the chat. All right, throw it in the chat so we can reach out to you and we can properly introduce ourselves to you, shake your hand, and thank you for your contribution and help to grow this platform. All right, Micah, it's that time, sir. We got to see what you can do. We got to take you through the Sports Life Talk initiation. KT, eat this young man up, man. Let's go.
As long as it stays off the court, B. Jones, I will do it. No, I ain't playing. Stop. You stop. I'm not doing it. All right, Micah, to initiate you into the SLT family, have to give us your top 5 music artists.
Yes, sir. So top 5 music artists. Right now, I'll probably say in no order. It would probably have to be Rod Wave, because I feel like he has a lot of versatile music. Let's see. I'll say Rod Wave, Lil Baby. Can't go wrong with him. Let's see. J. Cole. I feel like he's like a top artist, but like a lot of people don't really like give him the credit that he deserves for like the work that he does with his music. So I would definitely say him. Let's see. Recently, I've been listening to a lot of like old school music because some of my coaches from Southern Assault on the way to the games, they would have us listening to the old school music before the game. So I would definitely say Biggie Smalls would be in my top 5 right now. And then that last spot, ooh, that's a tough one. That's definitely a toss up. But in that last spot, I would have to give it to. Try not to disappoint somebody in my head because it's a toss up between 2 people right now. But
you know what? Since you a 4-star, we're gonna let you get both of them, man. You give us both of those names.
All right. So in that last spot, master spots, I would say YoungBoy at one of them because of course his music before the games, it kind of gets me in the mood of like to go dominate my opponents. And then other than him, I would have to go with the Baby.
Hey, young boy from Louisiana, so we just gonna leave it at that 5, man.
Whatever, B. All right, but B. Jones, that's definitely a young man's top 5. But then, that just tells you how old you are, B. Jones. He's saying that Biggie Smalls, that's old school. I know, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. All right, so what we like to do, we like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 5. With a top 5 like that, I can't give you anything less than 5, B. Jones. I'm gonna be generous today. Okay. Give him 12. Give him 12 for his top 5. Yes. Next time I need you to put some Tupac in there, Micah. Go listen to some Tupac. He won't do you wrong. All right. So who is your favorite? Who is your favorite superhero and why?
Favorite superhero? That's a tough one, because I've grown up, of course. I would always watch like all the superhero movies and stuff like that. But my favorite superhero now, I guess I would really have to say Spider-Man right now, because I feel like in the past couple of years, from like when I've grown up to like fully be able to understand like how the movies are like doing and like what's going on, I feel like he's had the best movies in my era of growing up. So I would definitely say Spider-Man just because of like me being able to like fully understand like his movies and like his story now that like I'm like of course coming to an age where like, I can understand that type of stuff. So I would definitely say Spider-Man.
All right, since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
I would definitely have to say Levels by Big X the Plug.
Yeah. What happened to J. Cole and Biggie Smalls?
I mean, cause J. Cole, like he has like J. Cole's music really wouldn't like motivate me, like want to like run my head through a wall. You know what I mean? So it's just some songs. It's just like I don't know how to describe it. It just like gets me going.
All right, sing that Big X and Plug Levels, man.
You want me to sing it?
You don't have to, man. We just try to see if somebody's actually gonna go for it. You don't really have to, unless you want to.
I mean, shoot, is there really a part that I can sing?
Oh, well, never mind. We're gonna keep it clean, though. We're gonna keep it home moving. All right. So, what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Yeah. So, I feel like I definitely feel like that that's a good question, because basketball has taught me and continues to teach me a lot of lessons that I feel like translate to my life outside of basketball. But one of the main things I would say it has taught me is that I can do whatever I put my mind to, regardless of what other people say, think, or whatever it may be about me. And so I feel like that really goes to really everything in life, because in life you can do, or I feel like at least you can do anything that you put your mind to, as long as you're dedicated to it and you're truly passionate about it. So definitely I would say that's one of the biggest lessons that basketball has taught me in my young career so far.
All right, so this is probably going to be the most important question I'm going to ask you during this initiation, all right? B. Jones and I, we love to travel. And when we travel, we got to eat. So we plan on coming to watch you play at Oak Hill. So what is that one restaurant that gets your stamp of approval, and what's your go-to meal there?
Yeah, so that's a tough question, because Oak Hill is out. It's out in the woods, and it's not necessarily your typical location for high school. But I would definitely say that if I had to recommend a place, I can't really give you the exact name for it, because of course it's been a while since I've been out there. But in about a week and a half, when I go down the next week for school, I can get back to you and I can let you know.
Yeah.
But there's like this pizza spot. It's like New York style pizza, and it's like maybe 20-25 minutes from our school, and it was definitely the best pizza that I've had in a while. So I would definitely get back to you on that, and I'll let you know the place. But so the order I got.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. I was about to ask you.
Yeah. So I got it was like a medium-sized barbecue pizza. Because with me, I feel like barbecue sauce makes everything taste better. So
that's the Texas in you. You still got some of those Texas roots.
Yeah. So any chance I get to put barbecue sauce on something, I'm gonna take it. So I would definitely say the barbecue pizza. But my teammates, they got everything else. Like, they got other stuff, and they all got good reviews. So I would really say anything from there is a go-to.
So it's called the pizzeria, right?
I have no clue what it's called, but all I know is that it was New York style pizza and it was good.
Well, we're going to check that out, man. I'm kind of excited about going to Oak Hill now. It's going to be some basketball and some good pizza.
Yeah.
All right, so now it's time for the YouGotNext offer. We're passing our collection plates and asking you to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. Leave us your top 5 music artists, your theme song, and your favorite superhero in the comments. And finally, go to our website, sltyouGotnext.com, to learn more about us and the other YouGotNext family members. Now allow me to turn over to B as we learn more about our newest family member, Mr. Micah Robinson. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Micah, so welcome to the show. Super excited to talk some hoops with you, brother. Became big fan of yours through this journey. Every time we get a new show, we get a new talent. We don't know the ins and outs of every single athlete in the country, so we have to start digging and looking around. And brother, your story is crazy. You got juice. You got the juice now, man. You are on top right now. This is your season. This is your summer. You about to accomplish some major things out in this game, but we got to take it back to the beginning. Before we talk about where we are and what's about to pop and crack over there at Oak Hill Academy, we got to talk about how we got to this point, Micah. So tell us, man, when did you start playing basketball and when did you fall in love with the game?
Yeah, so I would say I started playing basketball, of course, when I was like a little kid, of course, because growing up I played a little bit of everything. I played basketball, baseball, football, soccer, try to do a little bit of everything, because of course that age just trying to stay active and just see what I eventually want to pursue when I get older. But of course I played basketball when I was younger. I still remember my first few games in the YMCA league. I wasn't any good, just a kid running up and down the court, chucking up the ball whenever I got it. But yeah, I would say that was whenever I first really started playing. And then I really started to take basketball serious full time. I would say around my 7th grade summer, 7th, 8th grade year, because that was around the time whenever I had, I would say, a coach that really allowed me to realize what I could be. if I like ultimately put work into it. And so that was really whenever I would say I started like started to realize that like if I like take this serious, then I might be able to do something with this for my future.
So you're taking it serious at about the age of 13, 12, 13, and starting to hit you like, I want to do this. But when did all of that work, all of that passion, all of that energy translate to success on the court? Because you are at a stage to where we don't get to talk to too many top 100 kids, right? So you're at a stage now, you are one of the best in the nation. And you got a plethora of offers, you got a plethora of opportunities. But when did the game click to you on the court and it started to translate through that poetry of getting buckets?
Yeah, it's actually really like crazy that you just asked me that, because I swear to you, earlier today, I was like on the way home from workout this morning, and I was like thinking to myself, like, it was just like I was thinking to myself, and like I was just like thinking about like my journey so far, and like I was just thinking about how like people like love to see the results, but not a lot of people like to go through the process that leads them to get to the results. And then I was just thinking about like all like the hard work that I put in and like where I started out, because starting out, I could barely make a left-handed layup. And like now, of course, as you were saying, I've built a pretty good name for myself. But pretty much just to answer your question, just I really started to realize it. I would say my freshman summer playing with Southern Assault. So my first year at Southern Assault, and that was whenever I really started to like dominate games. Like that was whenever I really started to like get like teams like trying to like double team me, and really like teams focusing on getting the ball out of my hand, because if they didn't, of course, I would either score or make a play for somebody else.
You was gonna cook them. You was gonna cook them. They did.
Yeah. And I would say that was really whenever I started to like develop into like the player I am now, because ever since that point, I really wasn't a player that could do anything with the ball in my hand. I would have to rely on somebody else to do something for me. But I would say that was whenever I really started to like develop my game with the ball in my hand, and then of course develop into the big guard that I am today.
Now, you had a summer that set the world on fire, and I ain't talking about the 110-degree temperature outside. I'm talking about what you was doing on that basketball court. You started catching a lot of eyeballs. You started getting a lot of articles written about you. So I want you to tell the nation, those who haven't seen Micah Robinson, the Midas touch, do his thing out there on the court, I want you to tell us, how would you describe your game?
Yeah, so it's always a funny question whenever people ask me to describe my game, because what I always tell them is if I had to use one word for it, I would just say versatility, because I feel like with my size combined with my past playing experience combined with what I am now, I feel like I'm able to play multiple different positions and do multiple things on the court that, of course, translate to helping the team win games. And so mainly I would say that I'm of course, like I said, a big guard, because like people see me and then they automatically assume that I'm like not like a post guy, but like more like a bigger guy, because I am like about 6'7", 225. But yeah. So I would really say I'm really like a hybrid wing player that can also be like a secondary ball handler, because I feel like this summer I've really enhanced my ability to like handle the ball through pressure, because of course this summer on the AU circuit, my coaches had me in that position. So I would definitely say a hybrid wing player who can handle the ball on the perimeter, can definitely shoot, is very good at attacking the rim, and then of course on the defensive side, I take heavy pride in my defense. I always love getting the top matchup on the other team, because I feel like for me, I feel like that's what like brings me my energy in the games, because like a lot of people, they come into games thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get all the shots, I'm gonna get my energy on the offensive end, but like me, I like to do it on the defensive end, because I feel like doing that is what really makes the offensive part easy, so just definitely all that, and then rebounding, of course, with my body. I feel like I feel like I'm really good at getting rebounds and then pushing the ball in transition. So definitely, I would just say a player who can do a little bit of everything.
Man, and because of that, I have a player in my head that when I saw your film, I just said it was a spitting image. And I'm gonna let you tell who you think you play like, or who you try to emulate, or who you look up to, and then I'll tell you mine. So you go first. Who do you think you play like, or who do you try to play like, or who do you think your style resembles?
Yeah, so of course my favorite player is LeBron, and so I sometimes, like, of course, like LeBron, he can do a little bit of everything. You know, LeBron can play 1 through 5. He can handle the ball, of course, playing the post and on the outside. And so part of that, or I would say most of some of the stuff that I do resembles kind of like how he plays. But recently I've been getting into a lot of like Jimmy Butler. Because
Jimmy was close. Jimmy was close to what I saw. I can see Jimmy Butler though. I had Paul George. I saw PG. I saw PG-13 from the defensive side to the offensive side with the length, with that J. And then another thing, you are absolutely fearless out there on the court, man. And I'm trying to imagine myself. I'm putting myself in your shoes from an empathetic point of view. You playing against some of the nation's best talent on the Adidas 3SSB. You playing with all of these coaches, North Carolina, Georgetown. I mean, everybody on the sideline. It's a who's who of talent. And you're going out there, you dropping 17, 20, 25 buckets on their head. I mean, you fearless, man. Where did all that come from?
To be honest, I really don't know, because I've always been like the type of player that's gonna like rely on my teammate to kind of do the scoring. But like it's really just like the past 2 years, maybe I would say I've just like kind of surprised myself with like some of the stuff that I've been able to do, because like I've never been doing this before. But I guess it was always in me. I just needed to put myself in a situation to do it, for me to come out of like that shell and to kind of just like come into the player that I've been becoming. Because even my coach was saying they were surprised with like how much how much growth I've been shown from, of course, last year and like to where I am now and stuff like that. So I would really just say it really just came from me being in the position to do it. And I always knew I could do it, so I just needed to, be in that position.
Now I got a pop quiz for my co-host, my brother from another mother, KT. Can you tell me what Carmelo, Rondo, Kevin Durant, Jerry Stackhouse, and about 100 other NBA players, top NBA players, have in common with Micah Robinson? Let me see if you can guess this one.
Well, that's something you should have like asked me beforehand, so I could be ready. You just put me on the spot. But B-John, why don't you enlighten me?
You know what? Micah know, because Micah's smiling. Yeah. So, Mike, I'm going to let you tell us, what is it like to get the opportunity to go play for one of the most legendary, top-tier franchise programs, dynasties in America, and be a member of the Oak Hill Academy, I guess you could say dynasty or alumni, man. What does it mean for you to be a part of Oak Hill Academy, and what can we look forward to when we get to watch you play this upcoming fall?
Yeah, it definitely means a lot, because of course, just like being able to like walk in the same gym and just be in the presence of so many great players that have been through there, because I remember for like maybe like the first 2 weeks that I was there last season or last school year, for like the first 2 weeks, every day I would just look up at the wall, because at Oak Hill we have our like jersey wall, just all the players that have been there, and then on the other side we have all the banners of like all the All-Americans that have been through there. So just definitely be able to like soak all that in and just like realize that like I'm really here, like this is the same spot that all these guys were in. Look where they're at now. This is where they were at in their time, and like I'm really here too. So it just really means a lot to be able to be in that position. And it's actually funny because Coach Stackhouse, he's at Vanderbilt now. He's actually recruited me to go to Vanderbilt. Yeah. And so it's just like crazy how the world works sometimes, and just it means a lot.
Well, dude, you queuing up my questions perfectly because we're not a recruiting show, but we got to talk a little bit of recruiting because it's a very important part of your journey and it's a part of your story. And as we watch you play this last year, we got to understand that there's a big decision that has to be made and where you want to continue your career. Now, I don't know what everybody else think about your top 8, but it was one school on there that caught my attention. And me being Mr. Louisiana himself, I saw that trip on September the 23rd to LSU. Now, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I got to show my home state some love. Tell us about the recruitment process, man. Tell us why you chose these 8 schools. And you don't have to go through them individually, but what are you looking forward to the most in this recruitment process? Because I'm sure there is something that's going on in your head that you're looking for, you're trying to find.
Yeah, so the recruitment process it's definitely been a crazy ride. You know, a lot of ups and downs at times. You know, because like that's the part that a lot of people don't see. You know, of course, people always see the offers, you know, and all that other stuff, but a lot of people don't see like kind of like the downsides to it. But I'm not really gonna get into all that. But just really what you were saying. It's definitely been good for me, especially the past 3 to 4 months, you know, because of course, as we were talking about before, this summer, I've really been starting to elevate my game, you know, and schools are taking notice of it. And specifically LSU, because I remember Coach McMahon and Coach Topper, they were at almost all my games last season, and they're at almost all my games this season. And I remember being on the phone with him, and he told me that the growth that, of course, I showed was crazy. And so that just, I really feel like that's just an attest of like the work that I've put in, and then just like the position that, of course, my coaches and all my trainers put me in. But really, the recruitment process has been good. I released my top 8 about maybe a month and a half ago, and I would really say now that I'm down to maybe 4 or 5 of those schools. And so it's definitely been good. You know, I have 4 of my visits set up. I'm looking to set up 1 more. And then I'm really looking to kind of shut this thing down by mid-October, sometime in October before our season starts, because, of course, as you're talking about the high school season, I'm really just looking forward to playing my senior year with, like, no stress of, like, having to worry about where I'm going to go to school next year for college. And so I really just want to be able to get that out the way and then just focus on the team goals and the personal goals for the high school year.
Man, well, we talked a lot about the hoops. Let's talk about the man off the court for a second. What do you want to major at when you get to whatever school that is?
Yeah, so just from small talks with my mom and my family, of course. Right now, I'm planning on doing some type of major in business, either like business management or business marketing, because, of course, if my current life plan goes according to plan, of course, I'm gonna have a career playing professionally. And then after my professional career, of course, that time's gonna come. I want to I kind of want to do something like what Jermaine O'Neal did. You know, he kind of like has his own basketball organization. You know, because I feel like that's something that I would want to get into when I'm older. You know, just like to be able to give back to the kids coming up that also enjoy playing basketball. So just to give them an organization to play for, you know, and just do something like that. But I would want to like get into like the business side of it, you know, because like I feel like after basketball, I kind of want to like become like a businessman, I guess you could say. So
you already a businessman. You already a businessman. I can hear you talk. I hear the articulation. So I got to ask you, because I fell in love with the game through the film, but now that I've got the opportunity to meet you, man, you're such an impressive young man. I'm like tripping. I'm like, dude, I can't wait to get my Midas one signed by you. You know what I'm saying? Those sneakers that's gonna be coming out. But real quick, man, how would your teammates and your coach describe Micah Robinson as a man?
Yeah, I would definitely say they would say an energetic guy, a funny guy, you know, because people always don't really see the funny side of me, but I feel like whenever I'm around my teammates and my coaches, you know, whenever it's really just us that's whenever I really tend to show like I'll kind of say like my full personality, I guess you could say. But they would definitely say, like a funny guy, a guy that's always gonna be there for them, a good teammate, a guy that's willing to do whatever it takes to win, a good guy to be around, and then just a good person in general.
Perfect. Well, I know you like to play a little one-on-one, but I got to do a little dancing, a little one-on-one with my partner over here. All right, Micah Robinson. Welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show where KT and I are gonna play some one-on-one, and you are now officially calling all the shots. So I guess you could kind of sit back and relax, but we're about to put you in a pressure-packed situation to where you got to decide on some major heavy choices. Have you ever played the game called Would You Rather before?
Yes, sir.
All right, so the rules are very simple. If you're just not joining the program, both KT and I are going to make a pitch. We're going to give you a choice. Whichever one of those choices you select, that host will get a point. The first host to get 2 points or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And KT is the defending champion right now. So, Kevin, let's go to work.
All right, round number 1. Would you rather win the national championship and you're going to be the player of the year, or would you rather be the number 1 picked in the NBA draft and you can come out with your own sneaker deal?
Ooh, I would definitely have to say be the number 1 pick and then get my own sneaker deal.
You know what I'm talking about? Hey, that's what we do on this show. That's how we do it. Let's go. Round number 2. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, would you rather come back to Frisco, Texas and have the Micah Robinson camp where you get to showcase a lot of elite talent and players that come from the Dallas-Fort Worth area? And basically, we have like a little TV show that we put together showcasing the Midas men, right? Where we talk about the guys that you put the elite talent, or
host your own food show on YouTube where you travel the world, interviewing other high school basketball players, getting to know them more, while eating at their favorite place to eat in the towns that they grew up in.
Ooh, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. Ooh, that would make me think. Hold on. I would probably say I would probably have to go down the basketball camp route. Yeah, definitely have to go down that route. You got to give back to the DFW All-Stars because there's some dogs out here. Roo, 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 roo. Yeah. It's some monsters out here, but you know what that mean? You know what that mean, KT?
That mean the witness, somebody was talking in the witness's ear. I want to strike that from the record. I feel cheated.
Hey, a dub is a dub, baby. We got to get it. How we gonna get it? All right, Mike. But just for fun, we're gonna take you to round 3 because we know you guys are hoopers. Y'all love sneakers. Me and Kevin are super sneakerheads. As a matter of fact, we go live every Wednesday night at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. And part of that live show, we talk about sneakers. I do a segment called The Drop, which is about all the new kicks that are coming out to the game. So before the show, with you not even knowing this, we selected a pair of sneakers that we thought represented you, man. We thought that you would like these sneakers that we're about to show up on the screen, okay? So on the count of 3, we need you to say, hold that sneaker. When you say that, we gonna pull out our heat, and whichever one you choose will win round number 3, all right?
Sure.
3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Ooh.
You gotta peep the goal though.
B. Jones, just let your shoe talk. You don't need to talk. You've been doing enough talking.
I don't know. That is the 𝐦𝐤𝐤 colorway too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'm about to go with the ones.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Congratulations, Kevin. We'll give you a little celebratory, but y'all know what that means. New champion of the world, MOTS. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Welcome back home, baby. Get you a nap over there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm now the defending champion. Y'all watch the next episode and watch me hold serve. Y'all watch me hold court.
Michael, what other pizza places y'all got out there in Oak Hill? Because I mean, you didn't pick me on like 2 of my questions, so I can't trust your judgment in food. So I got to go somewhere else now, man.
All right, man. Don't worry about the haters, Micah. Don't worry about the haters. You know what I'm saying? All right, Micah. The title of the show, Sports Life Talks, You Got Next. We talked about what got you started in the journey. We talked about the opportunity to play at Oak Hill, but now we got to talk about the future, man. What does the future hold for you? And when you sit there and you dream in bed and you're like, this is what I see for myself, give us that vision. Paint that picture for us.
Yeah, so definitely, it's crazy because I was actually thinking about this the other day too, but I definitely see myself having a professional career playing basketball. You know, ideally in the NBA. You know, because of course that's the best of the best. You know, that's where every kid my age wants to get. You know, but I definitely feel like I can reach that level because I still feel like there's so much untapped potential that I haven't even got to yet in my game, and there's just a whole bunch of things that I can continue to get better on, you know, and build on, you know, just like the right coaching staff and, you know, the right amount of time. So I definitely see myself having a good career in basketball, you know, having a very good collegiate career, you know, of course at the college that I choose, and definitely just a player who's going to make a name for himself, but then also use that name to give back to people who are also up and coming in their respective area.
I love it, man. Real quick, in 30 seconds, man, tell us, what are you looking forward to the most about this senior season of basketball, and what are you going to miss most about playing in the high school level of basketball?
Yeah, so I'm actually extremely excited for this year because I feel like this is kind of I would say a revenge tour for me, and then of course some of the other guys that are coming back from last year, you know, because of course last year we didn't really have the best season, you know, of course, or I say that we didn't have the best season according to Oak Hill standards.
Yes.
So I would definitely say just really looking forward to come back this year, you know, stronger. You know, we've revamped the whole roster. You know, we got a lot of guys coming in this year, so definitely just looking forward to getting back at it. You know, competing with all the top guys. You know, because of course I've been able to develop some friendship relationships with some of the other top guys around the conference and stuff like that. So definitely just get ready to get back on the court and compete with them. But then also just like turn the heads of people who were doubting us last year, you know, and just like all the people who were saying all the negative things about us and stuff like that. And so just definitely get ready to, you know, prove them wrong, you know, just prove myself right, you know, and just really just be able to get back at it, you know, compete and just that stuff.
Kevin, he sound like he got it on his mind.
Yeah, he want to get his lick back, B. Jones. He want to get his lick back. All right, Micah, so do you have any shout-outs you want to give?
Yeah, so first off, I want to thank God for putting me in the position that I am today, you know, because without him, I don't think I'd have, or actually, I know I wouldn't have anything that I have now. And then secondly, you know, I want to thank my family, you know, mom, dad, family, and all my extended family, you know, because of course they've always been supportive of me, you know, with wherever it may be. And then of course, lastly, you know, all my coaches, teammates, trainers, and anybody else who has helped me, you know, be able to be in the position I am today, you know, because I feel like without the help of everyone that has helped me, I also wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So definitely just be able to, or just give thanks to them for all the help and support and all the guidance and feedback that they've given me so far in my career.
All right, so this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Micah, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
Yeah, so I definitely got to call out my former Oak Hill teammate. He's actually from the area as well. He's coming out there this year. You know, he's gonna have a big junior year. His name is Francis Chukudubelu.
I can't say that name right now without a couple of practices, but we just gonna say for the record, Francis, you are officially on the clock. We can't wait to have you on this show so we can hear your incredible story. Micah just punched a ticket, and we are super excited. But Micah Robinson, you got next. Man, you are a phenom, my guy. You are a great kid on the court. You are an amazing man off the court. You're doing things the right way. We are rooting for you every step of the way. You are a trailblazer. You are icon. You are a future phenom. You are extraordinary and elite. You deserve a yeet. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Kevin, I love these shows, man. Somebody throw me the rock so I can go try to at least.
No, never mind. We ain't throwing you no rock. Just keep talking. You better on the mic.
So I go do a little something. Hey, thank y'all for watching another episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. Listen, this is your last chance. This is that altar call. Hey, we need y'all to go to our social media at Sports Life Talk, all one word. And we need you to tap in with us, plug in with us. We drop social media content every single day. We're going to keep working hard for y'all because we got so many more stories to tell y'all. It's getting crazy. It's getting ignorant. It's getting nuts over this thing. Y'all better stop playing with us and start praying with us because this thing can't be stopped. And you got a chance right now to make a tremendous impact on it. Hey, and then lastly, go to our website, yougotnext.com. And the reason being is because I know a lot of people are watching this right now and they're like, why Micah didn't say my name? Come on, fam. You know, you my boy. Why you say my name? He can't say everybody's name, but what he can do is you can go to that website, you can go to our nominate tab, and you can tell us your story and we can hear you out. We're going to give you an audition to come on the show. It's just that easy. We're not going to ignore anybody. So if you go in there, you tell us your story, we're going to reach out to you and audition you to see if we can get you on the show. It's just that simple. And don't forget, 8 o'clock Wednesday nights, y'all come rock with your boys. We have a good time. It's a fun show. All right, Kev, man, I got the belt back. I'm feeling pretty good about myself. About to go put on these J's and go out here to this court, do a little something. But I'm going to let you close us out, man. What you got, fam?
Hopefully you trip when you wear them, too. And B. Jones, your trivia that you gave me earlier, I knew Rondo and Carmelo went there, but when you said Stackhouse, I wasn't sure. And I wanted to say Oak Hill, but I was like, I don't want to get embarrassed on the show, and I embarrassed myself anyway. All right, Micah, thank you so much for rocking with us, man. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me.
Hey, Micah, let's hit him with that. Let me see that J. Let me see that wet J.
It did. All right, guys.
There it is. There it is. Y'all gonna be seeing that all fall long. Buckle up, baby. Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another because together we are better. And keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See what's crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest hut in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this.